I was one time scrolling through TikTok during quarantine because I have nothing better to do, being stuck at home. And I just kept seeing this guy. His name was Elijah, I think. He was just preaching the gospel in his videos and whatever. But I already come from a kind of Christian family, and I kind of knew what God was all about, but that was not my thing. I was not really a religious person. And after seeing his videos, like I felt kind of weird. Like I don't know how to really explain it, but just like a sense of peace, and that kind of freaked me out because I was like, what is that? And I didn't pay any attention to it. Like I never really thought life could get that hard. And like people around me were getting sick, but I wasn't. So I was like, why am I not getting sick and they are? And I was really sad having to be home every day, all day. And I just kind of like lost hope in a way. Later, like in like my week, I kept seeing the same videos from the same guy over and over again. And then that's when I kind of really knew that God was in a way kind of speaking to me and saying, I'm here for you, come to me. I was kind of more questioning who I was, because suddenly all of the things that I did before didn't feel right. So after that, I started listening to more worship music. I even got my first Bible. I started praying. And then like a long time after, I started coming to this church.
How did you find Church in the City?
Okay, again, through TikTok. I saw this girl, she was like coming out of church. She was like, I love my church and this and that. And then I commented, I was like, oh, which church do you go to? I was not really expecting her to like answer or anything. But she did answer, and she was like, I go to Church of the City, whatever. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh, it's kind of pretty close to my house, so why not? And I came here one day and I never stopped coming. Yeah. I was really nervous because it was like, I've been to church before, but like not because I really wanted to. And I was longing for a community, like a Christ-centered community, because I didn't have that. So I was like, it's either this or nothing. So when I came in, I first came to a youth group meeting and I first met Reagan. I was like, oh, it's not that bad. Like they were really welcoming, really nice. So I was like, maybe this is what God wants for me. Now I feel so comfortable talking to everyone here because I feel like everyone understands me and like, they're just so welcoming. Like I never met a group of teenagers so like so nice. They're just not like your normal NYC high school like mean, rude. Like no, they're like so welcoming, generous, just nice people. I remember being just so thankful to God, being like, you really answered that prayer, because like I didn't have that. Like I didn't have anyone that really like understood my faith and like who God was all about and like all those things. But then after I came here, I made so many more friends that really like understood God and faith, and like God doesn't really just use the older people. He doesn't really just use pastors or like leaders, and like he can use anyone. Like it's not like just like the adults, I guess.